Hello, I'm Consuelo Mack, and welcome to Wealth Track Women, a series devoted to helping women plan their financial lives with the help of top women financial advisors. With roughly half of all marriages ending in divorce, prenuptial agreements should be part of a woman's financial thinking and planning, according to our financial advisors. As unromantic as it sounds, a woman needs to think of marriage, especially if she has significant assets of her own, as a financial transaction. Negotiating a prenup can be an ugly process, our advisors warn, adding that if things get ugly, that can be a signal of how the marriage itself will turn out.
A prenuptial agreement would include what we had before we came in, what will happen when we go out. Prenuptial agreements can get down to as detailed as I came in with my grandmother's lamp and I'm leaving with my grandmother's lamp. It can be as detailed as the individual needs and requires. Typically, it's more general around financial terms. It can often have hurdle years, so depending on how many years the marriage lasts, there may be different financial settlements. It may be that no financial settlement is available. You get to go out with what you came in with, and I go out with what I came in with. It is a highly personalized document.
I feel incredibly generous if I divorce my spouse, Sue, because we've grown apart or this is something that happens 20 years from now. On the other hand, if she decides to start dating some bimbo, I don't feel very generous, and I don't necessarily want her to have the same benefits that she would under other circumstances. If I care about that, I need to put that in a prenup. We call it the bimbo clause. I think a prenup is important for many couples, particularly couples who decide to get married later in life and actually bring assets to the table. It may be that they already have children or families that they need to protect as well. So yes, it might be a second marriage, it might be a late in life marriage, but in any case, you can actually do it after the marriage. There's such a thing as a postnup, and it enables you to make decisions, and you both have to, reveal all your sources and resources, but you have the ability to make decisions about what happens if you get divorced and how things are distributed if you die.
So before everyone remarries what the first piece of advice is going to be. You need to get a prenuptial agreement. There's nothing romantic about a prenup. It can be a little bit of a killjoy, but let's learn something from our previous marriage, and we need to protect the assets again. And if you're not going to protect them for yourself, and if you're so in love with him and he would never do anything to hurt you, again, you need to protect them for your children. And some of these engagements almost break over the prenup. So it's very interesting to watch that. I've had several clients basically signing and negotiating prenups literally on the eve of their marriage date. Literally the same day, the same week. That's how contentious the prenuptials are.
I think if it gets ugly, it's not to be taken lightly. It's to be taken in context, and it depends on the degree of ugliness, frankly. But it does reveal what life might be like for you in the event that you divorced again and had to go through the process with this person. It also is very much representative of who they select as their legal representation. So what is the approach of the legal representative that they select? Is it collaborative? Is it contentious? Is it aggressive? Is it fair? What's the language that they're using? I think it's very common for non-working women to go into a situation and feel like they're being less than valued, and that there can be a lot of condescending language that gets tossed around unintentionally, intentionally, but those are all things to pay attention to, because if that's who your future spouse has selected to represent them in the good times part of the planning, you can imagine what it would be like if you had to unravel.
We hope you'll like and share this video with your friends and family. Also find more topics and resources for women at wealthtrack.com.